ways. You couldn't hope to coast ordinary days. Raw edges, old routines. It's enough to bury your dreams.
What is it?
Bad dream. David, I'll go. Come on, sweetheart, let's get you some milk and you'll feel better. The light. There. Oh, we're getting big. I'll just get you some milk. There we are. Nice and cold. There you are, darling. You have a drink of that. What is it?
It's still there, Mummy.
Oh, darling. I know. Let's chase it away. We'll blow it away, eh? Dream, dream. Go away and don't come back another day.
Do you ever get them?
Yes. Yes, as a matter of fact, I do.
Very handsome.
Twincho what?
Delotters.
Carburetors.
Yes, a mate of mine got them a year ago, but pranged his car so he couldn't use them.
Shame.
Yes, wasn't it?
This will save us a bob or two.
And then some.
Any idea what she connects to the fuel linkage?
Yes, underneath, I think. Oh, these here, look. These are the ram pipes.
Clever stuff, eh?
Yeah.
Good, love, do you mind if we assemble it?
Ta.
Here, what's this little doobry?
Ah, that adjusts the slow run mix at a guess, but I'm not... Sorry, look, can we just have a look?
Yeah, we'll have to make sure this is what Lark's got in mind.
Well, yeah. If not, we can always flog them, can't we? I mean, either way, we can't lose.
Crafty so-and-so.
Didn't do all that crawling for nothing, did I?
Here, David, give me that. David, come, give it to me. Come on, give it to me.
What's this stuff supposed to do, anyway?
Staves off wrinkles.
Waste of money.
Oh, thanks.
Anyway, there's no point getting all paranoid about these things, is there?
All right, so I'm imagining it.
Well, it is a bit churlish. If anything, we should be grateful they want to help at all. Well, Mick's put in 3 evenings overtime this last week. That's the best part of a set of wet weather tyres. Are these accurate?
Lean to the right, it gives a lighter reading.
And there's Ray, going at it every hour God sends.
Yeah, and a few he doesn't.
Well, there you are.
Oh, not a miserable pound.
Oh, it's a plateau, that's all.
Or...
And when all's said and done, love, you're still the one behind the steering wheel, aren't you?
No, it's the suspension. Once we get that sorted out, we're in business. Got to get that negative camber spot on first, though. Give Ken Lark his due. He's not very good on the social graces, but he knows his stuff. We're lucky to get him.
Lucky? Donna and I did rather engineer things to get him, didn't we?
No, I mean, you're lucky he agreed to join you. Like, you know, a couple of housewives, crashing in, banging on about motor racing. Put yourself in his position.
Well, quite obviously, he put himself in ours, didn't he? He could see we were serious.
2 weeks ago, he was all for throwing the towel in.
Only because of the cash.
Oh, well, have it your own way.
Well, why else would he?
Well, your memory's as good as mine. His words, to run a race, you have to be efficient and organised.
And we weren't.
Well, if you were, he wasn't very convinced, was he?
And now he is.
had no complaints so far.
At least I didn't spend all my evenings with him down the pub.
Oh, I'm sorry. Had I realised that your cosy little evenings under the bonnet meant so much to you, I'd have bowed gracefully out.
Oh, don't be ridiculous.
It's just a little joke.
Very little.
Look, it was just a drink to unwind. We said you were welcome to come along too. I didn't mean it like that.
Of course you didn't. And it'll be fun. That's what it's all about, isn't it? Having a bit of fun. And after all, I'm quite used to being a passenger.
Good.
We're being petty, aren't we?
Yep.
Have you said anything to Ray yet?
No.
We'll have to do something.
I'll drink to that.
What about the diet?
What about it?
Oh, that's it. Terrific. Well done. Good game. Do you want to have a go?
Later.
You don't want Ken thinking you got no competitive spirit, do you, girls?
Yeah, well, perhaps we know when we've met our match.
Right, by round. Ken?
Large scotch.
Girls?
Whiskey
Tonic water.
Oh, aye, Capitan.
Yabble.
We've set next weekend for your first test drive.
First, she knows her way around the aerodrome blindfold.
Okay, the first since we started to get the car in shape. Now, the test drive is as much for the car as for the driver, so he can see how he handles, right, Ken?
Right.
She.
Sorry?
You said he,
Funny how it just slipped out.
wasn't it? You pleased with progress, are you?
Coming on.
I was reading up on them last night, as a matter of fact. You know, about the driving.
Until 3 in the morning.
Oh, you got off light. Mick was at it until 4.
Okay, knock it off. Anyhow, these guys, Fangio, Sterling, Moss, Jackie Stewart, they don't seem to have any fear. I mean, they talk about injury, death. It's like it's something that just couldn't happen to them.
So?
So they're not stupid, are they? They know the risks are there.
Well, maybe the risk is part of it. Who was it who said death is like furniture in a familiar room? After a time, you stop noticing it. Besides, top drivers like that, they're like matadors. The more the danger, the more expert they know they've got to be.
And what if they're not expert enough?
You know the answer to that.
What about lower down the scale, the non-pro drivers?
There's a chance to be number one, isn't it? Perhaps their only chance.
So, it all boils down to winning.
That's the name of the game.
No stakes, some game.
If you want to win enough, you forget the stakes, don't you?
I suppose there's a logic in that somewhere.
If you look hard enough.
You don't drive a racing car by logic. If you did, you'd tot up the risks and say no. You drive it by the seat of your pants, by instinct and reflex. Skills, most of it, sure. But it's also your gut that does the driving.
And what does your gut tell you about her?
You're asking me?
Sure.
Well,
You're making us nervous.
Give the man a chance.
She's not aggressive enough.
go on.
Just that.
Aggressive enough in what way?
She wants to win, but maybe not enough to keep her concentration up. To keep her foot on the throttle just that bit longer than anybody else. To take that one extra risk.
Well, she hasn't had anyone to drive against yet.
So, it's a theory.
Well, how can I be competitive if I haven't got anyone to compete against?
It's always yourself. You want to be the best, right?
Yes,
Always? As a kid as well?
up to a point.
So you drew a line.
Or it was drawn for me.
On a racetrack, you draw your own lines. There's no speed limit. Like I said, it all depends how far you want to go, and if your gut tells you to go for it.
And if my gut, my instinct tells me to ease off, to slow down,
Then you lose the race.
But there are worse things, surely. I mean, competing itself must be something.
Oh no, in my book, there's no such thing as a good loser. There's just losers.
Where's everyone?
Loser.
He's coming on.
Yeah, slow, steady and all that.
He looks great. Really mean, you know?
So what? You thinking you're getting in on the act too, eh? You, your old man, Uncle Tom Cobley?
Eh?
Ten skeezer.
No, I was just passing.
Oh.
Where'd you learn that?
Eh?
You know, the old...
Few of us get together, you know. On the weekends, stand a garden. Well, it's a way of earning a few bob, you know.
Garden?
Yeah. Covent Garden. Go down there for all the tourists and the rest.
What, busking?
Why not?
You are... Do you make on it, yeah?
Sure.
Yeah? Well, what kind of dough? Do you reckon anyone can learn that?
Of course, man. I mean, just down to the rhythm, right? Why, you want to give it a whirl? Come on in. Well, nothing too fancy, just basic, okay? Right, just do what I do. Towering inferno. Right, you're on a window ledge, trying to escape from the fire. Got to have your hands flat like this. Okay. Right, just follow me. I'll do it first, okay? Okay? Yeah, well, so come in. Come in.
Do you like films?
Yes.
Yes.
Are you between 16 and 20?
Yes, sir! Sir!
Would you like 4 free MGM and Canon Cinema tickets?
Yes, of course.
Yes. Yes.
Open a TSB interest check account and they're yours.
Excellent!
What do you say?
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
TSB. We want you to say
Yes.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Told you.
This new range of fish cuisine from Birdseye is utterly delicious. And far too good to broadcast.
Was your baby's skin clammy this morning? Until now, even the best nappies could still leave baby's skin feeling clammy. But now, there's new Pampers Baby Dry. It helps to keep your baby as dry when you take the nappy off as when you put it on. Not damp, not clammy, but just change dry. Only Pampers Baby Dry has this unique layer. Compare it with the next best nappy, which stays blue, and that can mean wet. But new Pampers Baby Dry turns white again, and that means drier. New Pampers Baby Dry helps to keep baby's skin as dry when you take the nappy off as when you put it on. New Pampers Baby Dry for the driest, happiest babies.
New Galaxy Dove Ice Cream. Galaxy Galaxy chocolate makes ice cream supreme.
Now there's an exciting new way to cleanse and care for your skin. New Camay Moisture Bar. Look, over time, any soap can reduce your skin's moisture, leaving it drier. But new Camay helps protect your skin's natural moisture, keeping it in the softer skin zone. The secret is, Camay have discovered how to bond a rich moisturizing base with gentle soaps. I felt the difference Camay made, even here. And so will you.
Camay Moisture Bar, from the new Camay collection.
Just when I need someone to love me, just when I think the world's too
Sheba. Delicious pieces of meat, carefully selected and prepared in the way your cat will love.
There you are in my heart, standing by me once again.
Sheba, the recipe of love.
You'll be all right now, sweetheart. Okay, and I'll leave the door open. Night-night, sleep tight, mind the fleas don't bite. You just call me, sweetheart, if you need me. Night-night.
It's me, Jen. I saw the light.
Light?
Well, when your kitchen light's on, it reflects on our back garden. You see it from the loo.
Well.
Mick spotted it first. You have to be standing up.
Do you want a drink or anything?
There's one going. Everyone asleep?
Yeah, well, all except David. Keeps getting these nightmares. Wakes up screaming as though he's terrified out of his life.
Well, how long's this been going on?
Last couple of weeks. Must know something's up.
Coincidence.
That's what your gut tells you, is it?
Yes.
You know, I've been thinking about what Ken said. You know, he maybe have a point about me and this competitive thing.
Tommy rot.
Well, we won't know until the day.
So why get all het up? If you ask me, it's all this talk about risk. There I was feeling sorry for myself. Still, it's so much more sensible being a spectator, isn't it?
You're more than that.
Oh, the mechanic. Oh, sure, I'm a whiz. Real expert.
Now he's getting het up.
Oh, it's not really that, is it? It's not even the risk. It's them. We've just sat back and let them take over, haven't we?
Well, we didn't have much choice.
But it's our choice, isn't it?
Yes, but they can make it happen.
Says who?
Well, look at the progress they've made.
Maybe he's right about you in this competitive bit.
We're not in competition with them.
No? OK, so they've got us on the technical stuff.
And the rest.
Like what?
Money. Look how much they've raised.
We didn't do so badly.
We were running out of steam, Jen.
So we just roll over and play dead?
No, I didn't say that.
What you did say, when all this started, was that you were growing into just the kind of woman you despised. A carping cow. Well, congratulations, you're back on course.
I am not carping, I'm just being realistic. And since you're not the one that's actually doing the driving, what the hell do you know about it?
I know an excuse when I hear it. Tell me, what are you going to say when Ray starts hinting about how it would be better if he did the driving?
He wouldn't. He knows the idea came from us. It is not a conspiracy, Jen. They mean well.
Do you know why I never learnt to drive? I gave up on it. Mick wanted to help then, too. Until the rows. You know how we can row. Night after night, sitting in that car, barking instructions at me. The more he treated me like a fool, the more I felt like one. In the end, it was easier to quit than carry on.
Well, I did offer to take over where he left off.
But then I decided it didn't matter. I was happy the way I was.
How short are we?
Eh?
Cash-wise?
800.
Only there was something else we could sell.
Donna, have you seen my shoe? What the hell's it matter which one? I'm late.
Have you looked under the bed?
Damn you, broke my neck. Can't you ask Ken Lamp to sort them tyres down the garage?
You ask him, you see more of him than I do. Nigel, do we have to have that racket? Oh, Davey, do be careful. Look at that milk down your chin.
What's all this in, Ada?
Playgroup mothers.
Eh?
Jen's arranged to do.
Jen?
Yeah, she thinks they may have some ideas about raising cash for the car.
Yeah, what do they know about it?
Well, nothing yet, but when they do, I mean, they're the past masters at fundraising, aren't they?
Well, it's for their own kids, yes, but why should they give a toss about this lot?
Perhaps because they realise how impossible it is to do anything when you've got kids.
Eh?
You heard. David, what have I said?
Shouldn't you be getting dressed?
2 free periods, haven't I?
Thought you were supposed to revise during your free periods.
That's the theory.
Where are my overalls?
In the wash.
Look, I'm going to the garage after work. I'll need them, won't I?
If you were, you would. Since you're not, you won't. I'm going tonight.
Look, we're in the middle of remounting the engine. We've got to get that sorted out first.
We will. Then it'll be your turn again.
But Jen, look, it's a complex job. It's technical. It's not just something you can pick up and let go.
You've noticed that as well, have you?
Bye.
Get nothing too early.
Yes, ma'am. Here we are. Here's some more. There. I'm going to have to nip off soon, you know, go to the doctor. Hey? Medical for the competition licence.
Oh, lovely. Hang about for 5 minutes.
All right.
Right. Pour some coffees and you help yourself to milk and sugar.
Very coffee. Yes, very
Right, put that there. Right. As it was me who got you all here, perhaps I'd better start. Most of you only know me through Donna, and David, of course, when I sat in on some of your coffee mornings. Well, I got to thinking about that, and well, maybe I haven't started this the right way round. I mean, half of you don't even know why you're here at all, do you?
Well, we're waiting for you to tell us.
Well, the fact is, we've got a little project going and we need your help.
Practical help.
Oh, what kind of project?
Don't tell me you're going to start that creche you're always talking about.
No.
A charity thing?
Racing.
Car racing. In Donna's old Mini. We're getting it converted and tuned up. Well, you wouldn't recognise it.
Only the thing is, we've got into a bit of bother over money.
What do you want us to do?
Well, you've all been into these things, you know, lotteries, raffles, what have you, and we were hoping you could help us get up something along the same lines.
Have you any idea of the kind of work involved in organising things like that?
Yes, which is why we can't do it on our own.
How much are we talking about? Abandoning the sinking ship?
No choice.
Well, it is an expensive business.
She could do with a bit of moral support.
Obviously.
Or a miracle.
Look, when you raise money, everyone has to go along with the cause. I mean, it's a guilt thing. Our children will suffer if they don't have a sandpit. Now, you're talking about something which is actually dangerous. I mean, a lot of people will think you shouldn't be doing it in the first place.
They'll probably feel guilty by helping you to do it.
Well, exactly.
Not if we fire their imaginations, inspire them.
Getting people to open their wallets is about facts. Namely, the fact that you need X amount of money by X time for X reasons.
You're having a hard enough time with us, and you've not even asked us for a penny.
Perhaps I haven't explained enough about why we want to do it.
If you're standing around on a street corner in the rain with a tin in your hand, who's going to stop and listen?
You have to be practical.
Why? Doesn't the spirit of it count for anything?
If it was as easy as that, we'd all be out there raising cash for school uniforms
Or a holiday in the Bahamas.
Or a microwave oven. Why? And, I mean, it is just a hobby, not essential. Which doesn't mean we don't wish you all the luck in the world. Oh, absolutely.
She's dropped it.
I know.
Bye.
Bye.
Where is this race again?
Brands Hatch.
No, I know.
You must give us a ring, we'll come and watch.
Be a nice day out.
They usually have fairgrounds and so on at these things, don't they? So the kids don't get bored.
Yeah, we'll take a picnic. Quite fun.
Don't we go in one car?
It's all right, yes. Sit your body, sit your pushchair. What you'd call your sisterhood, is it?
Sally? Yeah, it's me. You fancy bunking off school today?
What's the temperature now? This afternoon? About 3? Right. What? Yes, I do. Ah. So, where were we?
We went.
Family well?
Fine.
Husband?
Yes, fine.
Nigel, isn't it?
Ray, Nigel's my son.
Ah, he gave us a bit of fright with that, those stomach cramps, didn't he?
Oh, no, that's David, my other son.
Oh, yes. He started school yet?
September.
So, you'll be a free agent soon, then? Problem with your own health?
No, a medical.
Ah, life insurance, very sensible.
Well, no, as a matter of fact, I've taken up motor racing. Saloon car racing.
And you've come to have your head examined, is that it?
No, seriously. I need a medical for the competition license.
All right. You're serious?
Yes?
Saloon car, you say?
Yes, my old Mini.
Is it up to it?
It will be.
This is a real race you're going in for, isn't it?
Yes, I've got a sponsor and everything.
Rather odd sort of thing to be going in for suddenly, isn't it? From the health point of view.
Oh, not really, no. Not at the level I'll be doing it. I don't want to hurry you, Doctor, but I've left David with a friend and,
Oh, right. Roll your sleeve up, will you? Yes, I suppose it's inevitable. One should get these notions. It's a familiar pattern. A family growing up, outgrowing their need of you.
Is that a diagnosis?
Or a symptom.
I'm not menopausal, Doctor.
Of course not. Take your clothes off, will you?
beanpoles, eh? In the garden.
Yeah, that should do.
Hey, Karen, check out the garden shed with me. Beanpoles, sticks, anything. Grushy, do that outside. I do have to go and live in here, you know. And not on the crazy paving. Right. We'll cut that. Carry on like this and we're going to run out.
Let's do what my mother always does when we run out of things.
Go next door. God, Nigel, you should see yourself.
It's a late night.
You lazy git. We need some sheets.
Eh?
For banners. Fundraising for the car.
Do me a favour.
Your old ones will do.
It's a Triox fan.
Oh, sorry if I disturbed you. It's only for your mother, after all. I thought just for once you might want to get off your fat bum and help. Oi! You don't get off that line.
There's this thing going down, right? It's fundraising for the car. Well, he seemed to think I could help out, you know, attaching the old, well, only for an hour or so. I know I could take an early lunch. Okay?
In a word, no.
Now what?
Chemist?
And vegetables. Come on, David.
I'll take him, you go ahead.
Okay, I'll catch you up.
Particular place to go. Women on wheels. Watch my automobile. Go, women, go! Give us your love, go! Women on wheels. Support your local women. Women on
What is it, do you know?
No idea. Don't know which one it is.
He's copped it this time.
What a carver.
Not as good as when Villeneuve bought it.
Yeah, but they do ask for it, though, don't they?
Maniacs.
Look at that. That is a shunt and a half. I tell you, he's a goner all right this time. Not a bloody chance. Look at that.
Mick busy tonight?
No. Couldn't have you running away with the idea I wasn't on the job, though, could I? Mind you, I expect it's easier with him. He knows all the techniclugema flips, doesn't he? Don't have to spell everything out for him.
Ring spanner.
Of course, if it slows us up, in your professional opinion, you only have to say. Rather defeats the exercise if I'm more of a hindrance than a help.
Suck it.
I mean, I'm quite tough-skinned. We don't have to be polite about these things.
French.
Are you listening to me?
Every word. Of course, there is one difference working with you and Mick.
Oh? What is it?
You just heard it. It's called The Sound of Silence.
Well, always nice to know one's been missed.
Shall we get on?
By all means.
After you. Mind your head.
Oh.
You could have a big dipper going up and down all around the bends. You could have a bumper car bumping. This amusement never ends. I wanna be the sledgehammer.
The special edition Cavalier Colorado. All these safety features plus central locking, power steering and CD player. Just in case you feel like a spin.
This is a message about protecting your family finances should you or your partner die in an accident. There are hazards all around us, at home, at work and while travelling. At Cornhill Insurance we understand the financial impact of losing a family wage earner in an accident. So we have introduced a valuable but low-cost policy, the Accident Income Plan. For just £7 a month, Cornhill's Accident Income Plan will give your beneficiary a monthly income of £500 for life. The top premium pays £1,000 a month. On accidental death, your beneficiary will receive a minimum of £60,000. Anyone between 21 and 64 will be accepted, with no need for medical questions or checkups. For full details on the Accident Income Plan, phone Cornhill free of charge on 0500 500 234. Operators are ready now. That's 0500 500 234. Call now because accidents do happen.
For the thick-cut chip with the big potato taste, there's nothing like the real McCoy.
I invited the neighbors over. Think they'll come?
They'll come.
The real McCoy. The big chip from the big country.
What feels like this and looks like this but smells like this? New unscented Dove. It won't dry your skin like soap can.
Get up. Get down. Get down. Strawberry, apple, chocolate flavors. Everybody's talking about Pop-Tarts. Talk about. Walk about. They're so hot they're cool.
Tell us about it.
It looked like a fire. The police thought they were lying.
You want to press charges? You do it now.
But these 5 men saw what happened to Travis Walton. The impossible. Fire in the sky.
Throughout June, BT are running another special offer. This time on local cheap rate calls over 4 minutes. For example, a 20-minute call will cost just 15p.
Butcher,
Hello.
what they're doing?
Could have given it to Donna.
It was your idea. It's your credit.
It's hardly why I did it, is it?
What's this?
A poem. You have to learn and analyse it for an exam.
By heart.
That's the idea. Test me. It's by Lorca.
Goes on a bit.
It's about death. A bullfighter, you know.
Right, off we go then.
You're not at home now, Nigel. Thank you. A coffin on wheels is the bed at 5 in the afternoon. Bones and flutes sound in his ears at 5 in the afternoon.
Go on.
Trying to put feeling into it, aren't I? The bull was bellowing through his forehead at 5 in the afternoon. The room was rainbowed with agony at 5 in the afternoon. From far away the gangrene comes already at 5 in the afternoon. The trumpet of the lily through green groins at 5 in the afternoon. Like suns his wounds were burning at 5 in the afternoon. And the crowd was breaking the windows at 5 in the afternoon. At 5 in the afternoon. Aye, what a terrible 5 in the afternoon. It was 5 by all the clocks. It was 5 in the shadow of the afternoon.
That's the word perfect so far.
Yeah, but what does it all mean?
Well, when death comes, it's final, isn't it? It's like time stops. Yeah, well, that's why it harps on about 5 in the afternoon. It's like it's a contract with death.
Not so fast.
Well, it goes on, listen. I do not want to look at it. Tell the moon it's time to rise. I do not want to see his blood, where spilt upon the sand it lies. I do not want to look at it.
Sorry, did you... I feel like a breath of air.
Donna. It's cold out. Wrap up.
Hello?
Hi.
Oh, you just missed her. Your friend.
Oh. No, it wasn't her I came to see.
No?
Did you see the news today?
You mean Menier?
Yes.
I did. So?
I'd like a straight answer to a straight question.
Go.
In a race like ours, an ordinary saloon car race, do cars ever crash like that?
Unlikely.
But possible.
Possible most people will die in bed. Doesn't stop them getting into one every night.
Well, that's hardly the same.
Depends how you look at it.
I hadn't, you see, thought of it before.
Now you have.
Yeah.
You think your nerve, whatever it is you want to call it, it's gone. Right?
Does it show?
It's familiar country. I've been there.
Well, what did you do about it?
Ego. Told myself I was that good it couldn't happen to me. If it did, I'd know how to handle it.
Yeah, but you had experience.
So take it easy until you have.
And what about all that about only being out there to win?
There is that.
Well, what's the answer?
Two choices. Have a go, find out how you measure up, or jack it in and live in ignorance.
Can you explain to me why you wanted to do it? Why it meant so much?
Nope.
You're a great help. Okay. Okay, just suppose that you're right, that it does come down to ego.
Yeah?
Well, to believe in yourself like that, you have to have confidence.
Logical.
Or someone to have confidence in you. If only once you'd say to me, go on, go to it. You can do it. Encourage me.
So I take responsibility. Oh, no.
Well, then why did you back me? Agree to sponsor me? Is it always this difficult getting answers out of you?
You want a piece of free advice?
Yeah, I want a piece of free advice.
Stop asking questions no one can answer and do it. Carry that first thought through that made you say, I wonder what it would feel like. Do it.
Yeah, you make it sound easy.
It was every Tom, Dick and Harry would be out there every weekend.
Yeah, so why aren't they?
Maybe they're happy as they are. They don't need to give their lives that extra bit of edge.
Sensible people.
Aren't they?
This is Dream Machine. Anybody there for a copy? Over. Come on. Any breakers out there for a jaw? Bring it back, Rog.
Yeah, don't mind me.
No one was copying anyway.
What sort of stuff do you talk about on that thing?
Things, you know.
If I knew, I wouldn't ask.
Well, first you crank off your handle, then you might give me a poundage. Your own 20, then you might chat about your rig and your twig. Your rig, it's your radio, right? Twig's your aerial.
Ah. And where does this poundage bit come in?
Signal strength. And then there's your old swell problem.
Eh?
Swell, your standing wave ratio.
Oh.
If you don't have a low swell, you don't get out, do you?
No, right. And at what point, after all this, do you actually have a proper conversation?
Well, you don't. Not always. A lot of my wallies, aren't they?
Well, not all of them.
No, not all.
If you get one who isn't, what do you actually talk about?
Music and stuff.
Well, really deep and meaningful.
Look, it's just a way of passing the time.
Do you ever meet with them? The other breakers?
I don't make a point of it.
Why not? Isn't that the point, to make mates?
No. Look, when you're on air, right? It's not like talking to someone face to face. It's impersonal, you know.
Well, that's good, is it?
Yeah. You're never going to meet them. Say whatever you like. Be whatever you like.
What? Lie, you mean?
No. Well, it's not leading anywhere, right? So you're not worried about what they think about you. You can just be yourself, can't you? It's not really lying. Well, it's like people always asking you what you do. If you say you're on the dole, right? Well, it's not like being a computer operator, is it? They just think you're nothing.
Did you ever say that? That you're in computers?
I say whatever comes into my head.
Well, come on, give us a demo. No, straight up, I'm interested.
This is Dream Machine for a copy. Any breakers out there for a job, bring it back, Roger.
Copy, Dream Machine. Knocking up the 03. 03.
Roger. It's Macho Man. He's a right cretin.
Better. Just one of your dreams, that's all. I'll tell you about dreams, shall I? They're all up there. Good ones and bad ones. They don't come true, you know, not unless you really work to make them come true. You say to yourself, okay, it's only a daft dream, but I'm going to find a way of making this happen. But a bad one, really nasty one, well, you don't want that to come true, do you? So it stays where it is, locked up. It just pops out now and again to let you know it's still there. You see? Ah, well. Ready for the wooden hill?
You okay?
Flat out. How was the walk?
Fine.
You have to get fitted for your driving seat soon. Custom made, you know, to suit the individual.
Does that mean no one else can drive it?
Yeah. God, am I knackered or am I knackered? What the...
Now what?
Where the devil are the sheets?
Tired of taking all that good advice. I wanna go skating on black ice. Raw edges, perfect lines, raw edges, and a single mind. Looking over the edge, looking over the edge, looking over the edge for an hour in the afternoon, looking over the edge. Looking over the edge. Looking over the edge for an hour in the afternoon. Looking over the edge. Looking over the edge. Looking over the edge. There were no easy ways. You couldn't hope to coast ordinary days. Raw edges, old routines. It's enough to bury your dreams.
Well, a great good morning to you if you've just woken up and pulled back the bed covers. Don't shock yourself. And if you pull back the curtains, you'll shock yourself even more because it's a nice sunny day outside, which has put me in a good mood. I'm feeling very saucy this morning. So what have we got lined up for you? We've got the news and the views and music, of course. And as I look down my list, guess what? It's the local celebrity phone-in today. So if you know someone special who's doing something a bit special that might interest our listeners, and keep it clean, girls, you've been a bit saucy lately, I want to give us a ring and nominate them. Anything considered.
You smell good.
Mick,
Huh?
it's gone past.
Well, so?